Hi folks, Tracy here. Just a short video today showing my recent training and some meals. It was my birthday on Easter. I turned 61. Just prior to that, we got to see Christspiracy, great movie. And as I speak right now, it is actually allegedly the beginning of the eclipse over here in Michigan. It's about 2 and it's supposed to be full in a couple hours. I honestly thought I was gonna just narrate the whole thing, but I wasn't quite sure what to say, so I'm just gonna show my meals and my training and say that this is a new moon and it's a great time to bring in and intend that which you would like to see in your life as well as in the world. So I hope that we can collectively begin to intend for a return to a more harmonious coexistence and reverence for the stewardship of this beautiful earth that we have been blessed with as a gift to live on while we are here in a human form. And I am so very, very grateful that we restored our vegan diet, and I look back on some time many years ago when we were carnivore. I recall doing a video where I stood up trying to tell all of you how I felt just as spiritual, if not more so, eating meat, and I couldn't have been more wrong. And I regret all of that. I was operating out of my ego mind and not my more true authentic self, and I just don't believe that there can be that kind of harmony, at least not for me in my heart. I cannot spiritually expound anything if I'm eating the flesh and blood of other animals. So the movie Christspiracy was excellent. If anyone ever has a chance to see it, I actually picked up one of a book by the Ebionites, or it's called the Ebionites. It's about the Jewish sect that was covered a little bit in the movie, and they were very strict vegetarian, and according to them, Jesus and all of his apostles were as well. They were Nazarenes, and they took a vow of not eating flesh foods or drinking wine. And honestly, the more removed I get from those days in that diet, the more I can't even believe I partook in it again, because I just see it as vampirish at this point. So anyway, I'll go maybe more into that in another video, or perhaps do an interview with Don and we can speak of these things together. I still have people asking on various forums, like on Instagram when I make comments, what made us leave being vegan and what brought us back, and I've kind of touched on it in various areas. So I've covered it in the updated preface to the Macrobiotic Action Plan, a book I had published in 2014 that will be re-released soon. And until then, just like I said, today's a great time. It's spring, there's just newness all around us, and we've been blessed with a lot of visitors lately. The deer, I've seen several bald eagles, there's possum and all kinds of other little critters around. It's great to enjoy some nice weather. It's been cloudy and pretty cold this early spring, so I wish you all many blessings. Thank you to all who have followed me all these years, and more to come. You can follow me on Instagram, just my name, Tracy A. Matas, or my website is my name, tracymatas.com, or you can look up vegangreatlife.com and you'll get there too. So until then, take care, and I hope you enjoy the video. Bye-bye. Miso soup, part one of our breakfast. It has two kinds of seaweed. There are a couple colored carrots, scallion cabbage, a couple rainbow radishes. There's tofu. It was a soft tofu, and a few pieces of soy curls, some locally grown spinach, broth from cooking greens and vegetables, along with a little bit of low sodium vegetable broth, and then some barley miso, aged 3 years, stirred in at the end. And there's definitely a bunch of ginger in there and a few spices like a little bit of turmeric and pepper. This is part one of our breakfast. It's buckwheat, white whole wheat flakes, and barley flakes. So it's equal amounts of buckwheat and the wheat and a little less of the barley, cooked together in mostly water but with some soy milk. And I baked some apples with chestnuts, almonds, raisins, and dates last night, and cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg. So we're having that with, this is the second part of our breakfast after the soup. Buckwheat is a very warming winter grain. Having apples baked brings in greater warmth as well. It's just easier to digest for a Vata constitution especially, but the weather has really gotten cold here again, so we're eating a bit like it's winter because that's how it feels outside.